welcome to Portrait in a Minute. My name is Taína Caragol, and I'm curator of Latino art and history at the National Portrait Gallery. And this is American civil rights leader Dolores Huerta in a portrait by Chicana artist Barbara Carrasco. Although less familiar to general audiences than Cesar Chavez, Dolores Huerta was with him, and in Chavez's own words, the architect of the 1960s and 1970s farm workers movement. Huerta was born in Dawson, New Mexico in 1930 and grew up in the agricultural town of Stockton, California, with her mother and two brothers. During World War II, her mother gathered enough money to buy a small hotel where she would often house farm worker families at no cost. After graduating from high school and earning a teaching degree, Dolores was saddened to see that many of her students, the children of farm workers, were always hungry and bereft. In the 1950s, she met Cesar Chavez when they both worked at the Community Service Organization, a Mexican-American empowerment and advocacy group. Chavez had been a farm worker himself and wanted to help that sector organize to improve working conditions. To that end, in 1962, Chavez and Huerta created the National Farm Workers Association. 3 years later, their mainly Mexican-American union joined a strike called by Filipino grape pickers in Latino, California, to demand higher wages. The Filipino Agricultural Workers Organizing Committee and the Mexican-American National Farm Workers Association merged in 1966 to form the United Farm Workers Organizing Committee, or the UFW. The charismatic Chavez became the president and public face of the union, while Huerta did much of the practical work. At a time when labor organizing was dominated by men, Huerta was the UFW's vice president and its state and federal lobbyist. A brilliant strategist, she helped conceive, plan, and manage the grape boycott, which between 1966 and 1970 called consumers nationally and internationally not to shop at stores that carried grapes from growers reluctant to negotiate with the union. Remarkably persuasive and determined, Huerta also negotiated hundreds of contracts for the union, demanding fair wages and the fulfillment of basic needs in the fields, such as toilets and cold drinking water. She was instrumental to the passage in 1975 of the Agricultural Labor Relations Act, a landmark law that recognized the right of farm workers to unionize and negotiate their contracts. A longtime artist for the UFW, Barbara Carrasco, made this silkscreen of Huerta in 1999 to pay homage to her mentor. Its close cropping, simple lines, and brilliant palette borrow from pop and make Dolores into an icon of our times. This has been Portrait in a Minute.